I've got a bone to pick with you all. Listen, I'm trying to get up to 100,000 subscribers. I've got about 11,000 to go. In 2 weeks, I'm probably going to have had 30,000 viewers of this video. If every one of you press subscribe, I'd have 120,000 subscribers and I wouldn't have to wait an age to get there. Welcome back to Al's Kitchen. Well, what a busy few weeks I've had. I've had 10 days in lovely sunny Cyprus. If you want to check out the pictures, go follow me on Instagram and you'll see all the lovely pictures of Cyprus. Lovely southeastern corner, Pataks, Cape Greco, Ayia Napa area. Beautiful time. Since I've been back, my head's been in a little bit of a daze, but I'm back now focused for episode 4 of the lovely recipes that I've been doing, Birmingham style Balti recipes. Today we're going to be doing a chicken jalfrezi. Now I had to wait until late in the day to film this because it's been raining all day and it's wet and it's a bit cold. I've got my fleece on, but you know what, I film for you guys no matter what the weather, rain or sunshine. I'll climb any mountain. I'm the Bear Grylls of curry. I said it. So we're going to be cooking this Birmingham style Balti in a nice Shababs Birmingham Balti Bowl. Yes, this is what they use in the restaurants and you can buy these directly from Shababs by giving them an email at shababsbirmingham@gmail.com. I will be leaving the links in the description box below. Right, everything I feature in my videos I do leave links for, so please stop emailing me. Where did you get your gas burner? Where can I get your spice mix? I appreciate all the emails, but I get so many of the same and I'm having to give the same answers. This is why all the information is in the description box below the video. Just press the drop down box. Anyway, so we're going to be cooking a chicken jalfrezi and these are the ingredients that you will need. Right, so we've got 3 green sliced chilies here and I've got 15 grams of red bell pepper, 15 grams of green pepper, totaling 30 grams. I've got 30 grams of diced onion, half a fresh tomato. I've got 2 cloves of garlic. Right, over to the spices. I've got a teaspoon here of Bassar mix powder. That's right, it's my own Bassar mix. This has got around 12 different spices in it to give you vibrant colours and aromatic flavours in every curry that you do. You can buy this online. Again, I'll leave the link in the description box below. If you haven't got this, it doesn't matter. You can use mild Madras curry powder or mixed powder. I've got a recipe for it online so you can make some up for free. Right, we've got half a teaspoon of hot chili powder. Again, if you don't want your jalfrezi too hot, adjust the chilies or the chili powder. Got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, just to take the acidity out of the tomatoes paste that we're going to use. Right, here I have half a teaspoon of tomato puree mixed with some water. If you don't have that, you can use 50 grams of passata. Right, over to the pinches. Remember with the Balti curries we use a pinch at the end. I've got a pinch of fennel seeds, a pinch of Garam Masala, a pinch of turmeric and a large pinch of Kasuri Methi. I'm using 150 grams of mini chicken fillets. I bought these from Aldi. Yes, Tony, Aldi. I don't say Aldi. And we're going to be using some Pataks. Restaurants use Pataks. A lot of you will be familiar with this in your curries. You might not know it's in there, but chances are that if you've ordered from a takeaway in the UK, it might have some Pataks in there somewhere. So we're going to be using half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of the Tandoori Marinade paste. Again, I'm using chicken, but you can use small pieces of diced lamb, you can use king prawns, you can use vegetables of your choice, you can use chicken tikka. Obviously we're using the chicken tikka marinade paste, so it's going to give you a little accent of chicken tikka in the gravy anyway. Right, what am I drinking? Well, I was looking through the fridge and I've got some Guinness. When I was in Cyprus, I went to a fancy cocktail bar and I ordered a pint of Guinness. And it was the worst pint of Guinness ever had in my life. I usually sometimes I ask for it with a splash of blackcurrant. Well, they may as well just given me a glass of Ribena. It was disgusting and the worst I'd ever had. Well, I'll let that settle down. Cheers everyone, lubricate the joint. The most mesmerising part of pouring a Guinness, watching all those bubbles rise to the top. Look carefully and induce yourself into a state of paralysis. Delicious. Let's get rid of all these ingredients and start the cook. Right, make sure your base gravy is nice and hot. Right, the reason we heat the base gravy up is so that when it goes into the Balti, or in any curry that you're making, in actual fact, you're not bringing the temperature down of the bowl, because then you stop the process of caramelisation, which basically means the onions in the gravy need to get to 140 degrees Celsius before they change at molecular level and they start to turn into sugars, which gives you that lovely sweet flavour that runs through the curry. This saves us having to put sugar in a curry, but sometimes you still need to, just a bit. Right, pan on the highest flame. I'm going to put in about 4-5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Remember, most of the vegetable oil burns off in these curries if you cook them right with the flames and the high temperatures, and if there is any oil left at the end, you can spoon it off. So don't worry about the oil too much. The oil is an essential part of cooking a Balti. It stops things actually from burning. So let's get the oil nice and warm. Now, as we're cooking at home, we're not in a restaurant, we don't have huge extractor fans. We don't want to get the oil so hot that it burns things right away. So I like to build the temperature gradually and get up to that high intensity. So we put in the onions, the tomatoes, the green peppers and the chillies. I leave the garlic to last to prevent it from burning in this high heat. So look, there's just the garlic left. I'll keep all the ingredients in the oil, stop it from burning. We're going to use a technique called smoking, and that's going to give us that lovely smoky flavour that runs right through the curries. There you go, there's the first flame, let that cook out. We'll cook this for about a minute. Don't worry, it won't burn. As you keep cooking, you'll build the experience necessary to produce the finest Baltis at home. Like I said, this is a Birmingham style. Usually if you get them in other parts of the country, they'll be more gravy. Maybe they would have been cooked in a frying pan and transferred to a Balti bowl or iron cad-eye for presentation. Now we want to put in our chicken. Remember, we've cut the chicken into little pieces so that we can not only pick them up with our naan bread, because these Baltis are meant to be eaten with naan and not rice, but also so they cook through easy. Again, making sure that all the ingredients are in the oil, because you tend to get the burnt bits when they stick on the side like individual pieces. So let that cook down. Okay, so now we're going to add in the tomato paste or passata. And as we're mixing the contents around the bowl, we're literally extracting all the heat out of the thin pressed steel. Right, let's go in with the spices. So we've got the Bassar mixed powder, and we've got the chili powder, and we've got the sugar and the salt. Again, we add the spices a little bit later so that they don't burn. This is high intensity cooking. Right, and now we want to add 1 ladle of base gravy, that's about 150 ml. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And now we're going to add in the garlic. In that high heat, the garlic is going to cook beautifully. Wow, look at that. Woo! Right, now we're going to add in the just under a teaspoon of the Pataks Tandoori Marinade. Again, you will develop how much to use based on your own taste. Right, just a touch more base gravy. I'd say half of the spoon, so 75 ml. And we leave that to cook for a little bit, yeah? Right, so now we're going to go in with our pinch of turmeric, pinch of Kasuri Methi, pinch of Fennel Seeds and pinch of Garam Masala. Right, a nice sprinkling of fresh coriander. Save a little bit for the garnish at the end, yeah. Right, and all we need to do now is just wait for that just to caramelise. Right, that's done. Lights out, cooked perfectly. Now it's time for the naan bread and the taste test. Today may I have my daily bread. Oh, and in it. I'll be wanting some wine next. Well, let's give this a taste. I mean, obviously it's red hot. Ooh. Oh my God, the smokiness from the flame infusion just hits you right in the mouth. That is absolutely amazing. That is supreme. That is absolutely beautiful. So you've got to try this at home, guys. And tell me what you think of this series. I've been really enjoying recording these outside and breathing in fresh air rather than being stuck in the kitchen. And I've really enjoyed the interaction on the videos. But one thing I've got a bone to pick with you all, listen. I'm trying to get up to 100,000 subscribers. I've got about 11,000 to go. In 2 weeks, I'm probably going to have had 30,000 viewers of this video. If every one of you press subscribe, I'd have 120,000 subscribers and I wouldn't have to wait an age to get there. So help us out and providing the content, show a little bit of appreciation and just press the subscribe button. Get your grandkids or your children to set you up an account so you can press the subscribe button and the bell so you never miss another video that I make in the future and you'll be the first to know about it. Last but not least, the aprons. They're out of stock, none left. Good news, they'll be back in stock by November, ready for Christmas, and this time they're a different colour, same design, but they're going to be maroon. Spice things up a little bit. I'm Bear Grylls, I'm Al, and I'm out of here. Fucking hell, what am I doing, eh? Nearly 50 years old, rubbing mud on my face.